Okay, today, you guys, we're going to be making a very frugal, quick, sweet and sour pork. I got me about 2 pounds of cubed pork. Now, what I did is I took a pork loin that was on sale that I got for $1.29 a pound, and I got a whole pork loin, and I cut it up and put it in my freezer, and I put it in little small packs. So I took out 2 packs because this is going to be for several meals. Don't do like I did and turn your oil on too high. But anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to put a little bit of seasoning on it. This is a 6-pepper blend I have. And I'm going to use a little bit of the supreme seasoning that I got from Dollar Tree that I really enjoy making so much. Okay. And this is going to be a little bit tangier of a dish. That's just because we like it. So we like it tangy. And I'm going to just mix everything up here just like that. Okay. My hands are clean. All right. And I am going to put some flour on this pork and just coat it really lightly. Okay. It's about 4 tablespoons. And we're just going to start around and get it coated. Some people like to use cornstarch, but, well, today we're just going to use flour. I've got this all-purpose unbleached flour is what I'm using today. I really like using the unbleached flour. So, but anyway, now we're going to start cooking it. I'm just going to put it in my wok, a couple pieces at a time. You don't want to put too much in your wok too fast because it will burn. It'll get overcrowded. And let me wash my hands off. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead while this is making. I'll turn the heat back up to 3. We're going to make the sweet and sour sauce to mix in with the pork. Okay, so I've got about 1/4 cup of brown sugar. I've got 1/2 cup of ketchup. And I'm going to try to get as much as I can of this out of there. I want some rice wine vinegar. I'm going to use, I'd say, to start off with about 1/4. I'm going to put some coconut aminos in there because I'm not using soy sauce. Not a cup. What should I say? Cup? About 2 tablespoons of coconut aminos. And I'm going to add a couple of chili flakes. Not very many, you guys. And I've got a little jar of pineapple that I put up last year. So we're going to open that up. Still smells so good. Smells very good. Okay. I'm gonna mix that all up. And I'm gonna grab my immersion blender and we're gonna blend this up. Okay. After I turn my fork. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Now I put this pork in a little bit of, I said olive oil, but it's actually avocado oil. I don't know why I said olive oil. Make sure you keep an eye on your fork so it doesn't get too brown. I'm going to turn mine about every 3 minutes. Forgot to get out my immersion blender earlier. Get in here and get it. The great thing about these immersion blenders is you do not have to drag out a big old process or anything. You can just use this. Okay. So what, about 30 seconds of seasoning? Okay. Okay, you guys. That is our sweet and sour sauce mixture. I'm going to add a little bit of water to it when I go to mix it up, just a little bit. When I toss the pork in it. And this is the container I'm going to put the pork in when it's done. Okay, and we're going to have some fresh cucumber with our pork tonight. Okay, want to just slice it up. We got this out of our garden yesterday. So luckily the rain that we got didn't drown out our one cucumber bush that we had left. Hey guys, now that is done. See that? It's done. Some pieces are going to get done quicker than other pieces because it's not all the same size. I tried to get them all the same size, but we try to do that, but it doesn't always happen. So, and the other thing we're having with our meal is some pickled beets that I put up about 6 months ago. So we're going to have some pickled beets, the cucumber, and I have some rice that I froze a couple of days ago. And here's the rice I froze. I've been thawing it out. And we're just going to give it a quick throw in the pan. So, and I have some field peas that we picked out of the garden that I cooked. I started cooking last night, and I let them stay in the little crock pot overnight with just a little bit of bacon, 2 strips, and I let it simmer overnight. And I just turned them off a while ago. I simmered them on low so they're nice and tender. But you guys, you don't have to have a lot of meat. This is for 2 meals. So, well, essentially 2 meals. It'll be dinner for tonight and lunch for my husband and I tomorrow and for our son. So, 2 meals. Supper and lunch. So, and for dessert, I'm going to be making banana cream pie, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm just trying to show you guys how to make this quick sweet and sour pork. You don't have to have it real fancy like a lot of places. You can just use what you got. And that's what I did. I used, like I said, about half a cup of ketchup. I threw some rice wine vinegar in it, some coconut aminos, because I'm not using soy sauce because of my husband's blood pressure. Some chili flakes, and usually I put garlic in it, but I'm not today. And that little can of pineapple that I pureed up. And pretty much it. So you just use what you have. Just keep on turning the pork. Don't let it get too brown. And I think I'm not even going to fry that rice. I think that I'm just going to heat it up. Yeah, I think I'll just heat it up. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to heat it up. And I'm not going to heat it all up. I'm just going to heat up part of it. Enough for 3 people. That is more than enough rice for 3 people. Because we're going to have the beans, we're going to have the cucumber, and the pork, and the rice. So That's plenty, you guys. And I'm going to salt and pepper the cucumber. And they might want a little bit of ranch on it. But I'm not going to put the salt. I'm going to let them put their own salt and pepper on it. So hey there, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
It's going to go do our evening feed up for our animals.
Hey, everybody. Hey, hold that.
Okay, guys. We are almost done. Okay. So only 16, 17 minutes and we're almost done. So I am going to heat up the rice. Hey, you guys, that avocado oil, I only put a little bit in the bottom of my pan in my wok, and it has been enough to do all of that pork. I mean, I didn't use but maybe a quarter of a cup at even of avocado oil. You just have to make sure you don't overcrowd your pan. Just put enough to just coat the bottom and maybe a little bit further up. That's why it's good to use a wok, because you will use less oil.
What? That's a skull rabbit.
Yeah, wok is full of it. That's exactly right. Okay, you guys, I'm going to heat the rice up. Y'all, this pickled beets is so good. Oh, my grease is kind of burning. It's getting smoky in here. My exhaust fan doesn't work for anything. It's pitiful. We're going to have someone come in and install a new exhaust system. Because, as you can see, the one I have doesn't work very good. Okay, you guys. this grease out. And we're going to add our sweet and sour sauce. And remember, I told you I was going to put a little bit of water in it, and I will. Just a little bit. About an eighth of a cup. Okay. And I'm going to turn it on 4. Okay. And just stir. You don't have to make as much as I did. You can half that recipe. But I made a little bit extra because I'm going to save it. So I'm going to be making lumpia again, which is basically the Filipino version of an egg roll. Okay, guys, that is a sweet and sour sauce. Okay, now we're going to put our pork in it and just toss it around. Okay. And that, friends, is sweet and sour dish. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put a lid on that. Let me find a lid. I'm going to plate this up for y'all so you can see what it looks like. Now, they will eat this straight out of the jar because it's already seasoned. So, there's the pickled beets. And a couple of cucumbers. From there, you have sweet and sour pork with rice, peas, cucumbers, and a little bit of beets. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a blessed day.